The horrific, incurable disease. What is it? Why is it incurable? Are we all gonna die? Well, to find out, we have to dive deeper. Let's go. Prions. A prion is a misfolded protein that can induce misfolding of normal variants of the same protein. As you know, a protein consists of various amino acids that, depending on their order in the polypeptide chain, they can define the use of the protein. Proteins usually help you in a variety of processes like DNA replication or transcription. But if prions are proteins, and proteins are generally considered good, why are prions bad? Well, even though a prion is a protein, it's a misfolded protein, meaning it either got genetically mutated or it came in contact with another misfolded protein. Okay, so we got a misfolded protein, what's the big deal, right? Well, prions are responsible for prion diseases known as transmissible spongiform encephalopathies, or in short TSEs. These are fatal neurodegenerative diseases in humans and animals. And wanna know a fun fact about this? These diseases have a 100% mortality rate and are extremely rare. In simpler terms, prions affect the nervous system, which includes the brain. The most memorable disease caused by prions is Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease in humans, alongside with fatal insomnia, but these deserve their own video. Prions have a habit to bind together and form aggregates of proteins called amyloids, which accumulate in infected tissue and are associated with tissue damage and cell death. Amyloids are also associated with several other neurodegenerative diseases such as Alzheimer's disease and Parkinson's. Prion aggregates are stable, and this structural stability means that prions are immune to chemicals, heat, and ordinary disinfection. This makes disposal and containment of these particles difficult, and the risk of iatrogenic spread through medical instruments a growing concern. The primary method of infection in animals is through ingestion. It is so that prions may be deposited in the environment through the remains of dead animals, like the brain of a cow. This is why eating the brain of a mammal can be extremely dangerous, since it may contain prions. It can also be transmitted via urine, saliva, and other body fluids. They may then linger in the soil by binding to clay and other minerals. Other animals have to deal with prions as well, like deer can get chronic wasting disease, sheep can get scurvy, and the most famous of all, cattle can suffer from mad cow's disease. Prions could theoretically also be employed as weaponized agent. With potential fatality rates of 100%, prions could be an effective bioweapon. But what is really a prion protein? The major prion protein, PRP, that prions are made of is found throughout the body, even in healthy people and animals. However, PRP found in infectious material has a different structure and is resistant to proteases, the enzymes in our body that can normally break down proteins. The normal form of the protein is called PRPC, while the infectious form is called PRPSC. The C refers to cellular PRP, while the SC refers to scurvy, the prion disease found in sheep. PRPC is a normal protein found on the membranes of our cells in humans and is comprised of a total of 209 amino acids. Meanwhile, the infectious isoform of PRP, known as PRPSC or simply the prion, is able to convert normal PRPC proteins into their infectious isoform by changing their shape. This in turn alters the way the proteins interconnect, and as a result, PRPSC always causes prion disease. But that's way too complicated for both me and you to understand. Lastly, when researchers fed hamsters grass that grew on ground where a deer that died with chronic wasting disease was buried, the hamsters became ill with CWD, suggesting that prions can bind to plants, which then take them up into the leaf and stem structure where they can be eaten by herbivores, thus completing the cycle. It is thus possible that there is a progressively accumulating number of prions in our environment. The bottom line though is that you shouldn't eat plants. The bottom line is that even if prions cause diseases that there are no known cures available, they are extremely rare, and around 1 per 1 million people get infected by these every year. So no need to worry, no reason to stop your routine of eating cow brains or checking out the urine of your local farm's cow, but I do have to warn you that it may do some unwelcome results.